Hello everybody and welcome back to the Rise of House Indoril. That's not how that's supposed to look, is it? That is definitely not how that's supposed to look. It's so much like how that's not supposed to look that I'm even going to... Okay, good. So it isn't broken, it's just... That's very interesting. Well, that's a great way to start off the episode, isn't it? I'm just going to take Galyn the Shelterer and march him down here to Weye. And we'll just start building the battering rams so that we can get to the Imperial City and fix this nonsense. That's very interesting. Has it done that to any of the other places? Because I'm sure... That doesn't even appear anywhere else. No, that doesn't appear anywhere else at all. Because all these have a very different... That's bizarre, that is. So I just saved and reloaded the game and it fixed it, fortunately, so we don't have to worry about that again. Let's come on up to Riften, where... Here we are. Let's see here. Oh, these don't look too difficult at all. Let's just plough on in through Riften, shall we? I like the look of this. We'll drop this, we'll drop that one so that we can put these guys on it instead since they have shields. And honestly, I kind of feel like we shouldn't have too much problem getting in here at all. Just sort of judging from the what the enemy troops are and the layout. If we put these on each wall, let's quickly just move all these guys to a loose formation, and then we follow that up with these guys, then we should be able to get on the wall, and once we're on the wall I predict absolutely no problems at all. I am using these guys to hopefully screen some of the damage. That doesn't appear to have worked at all. They are ignoring these guys. Alright, that's fine. Right, we are going to want to get on these walls as quick as possible. No standing around. Keep pulling these guys back.
This battle progresses well for the Empire. Stay strong, and the enemy will be defeated.
So we did lose quite a few men getting to the walls as expected, but we should now have no problem carving our way through because, yeah, these guys are rubbish by comparison. Look at these factotums go. I would be terrified of this if I was one of these rebels. I mean, honestly, especially since really when you think about it, it'd be like facing the Dwemer Animunculi. When you've got just like a sword, it must be really difficult to fight something made of like full-on metal, like not even wearing plate armor, but genuine full-on metal, you know? Like that must be a really weird thing to have to do, because of course, when it comes down to it, you didn't really use swords for fighting men in full plate armor, right? You would have used stuff like warhammers, which are specifically made to like break through armor, or you'd have used like billhooks and all that to like, and halberds and stuff, like polearms to like knock them down and then like slit their throats or whatever. Like the sword wasn't really a battlefield weapon, right? So if you're just equipped with swords because you're some archers, like these guys are, and then some like metal man comes up to you, what do you even do to that, you know? There's not really much you can do, is there? You're just a bit stuffed.
Our men are winning the battle.
Let's bring our cavalry through.
Victory is ours.
Get them into the side here, and then we should be able to just run down these guys without too much trouble at all.
The enemy has lost half his army.
Here we go. And those guys should be absolutely run down now. We're going to want to bring all these guys in as well. Send these forwards to fight those rebels. Actually, we will stop short here if these guys aren't going to Tower is still firing, which... that was that tower, never mind. I am going to send these cav this way simply because I do want to run down anyone escaping from there. Very good. We're going to want to move these men towards the town centre, but I'm actually going to hold off on sending them in because I reckon we can get some shots in with these guys, which will be very beneficial for us. Like if we just open fire from here, put them on skirmish mode, and then we just let them rinse. Apparently our cavalry have decided they want to go all in, so sod it, I guess that's what we're doing now. See if we can't lure them off into a side street where we can break their morale. Nah, it doesn't look like they're falling for that one. Oh well. We've encircled them now. They'll be ours. There we go. That was nice. Only 98 men lost, not bad at all. And now we can take over Riften. I'm going to try and occupy it simply because, you know, in character reasons, we are definitely, yeah, we can't get away with that. We are definitely not sacking this place. We're portraying ourselves as the allies of the Stormcloaks. You know, it'd go really horribly if we were to just come in here and, you know, yeet them out, murder a bunch of people and steal their stuff. No, that definitely wouldn't work well for us.
What do you want?
I'm just going to leave them here for now until we can secure Ayleswell. Ayleswell?
What?
I've forgotten how it's pronounced. These guys will get on this boat. And can we... okay, we can't get them up to there. This is Khajiit territory, so... ooh, wow. So I don't want to land on that shore, because well, the Khajiit get angry with us, so we'll land here. And then next turn we'll get on this.
What do you want?
Let's sail out that way. I'll bring these guys down here. Sort of link them together.
What do you want?
And we'll also put these guys on this shore to also be picked up.
I can tell you whatever it is. I'm not interested.
Yeah, those guys will just continue a turn, won't they? I think there's some guys somewhere around here, yeah. I want them to come. Actually, I want them to come down towards... nah, I think we'll be fine there, actually. Because we can always just sail men down the Nibene if we do end up in trouble. So we'll just bring them up here. Yep, you guys have to continue on towards Mournhold.
Already tell. I'm not going to like this. What is it, Sarah?
Yes, that's what I was meaning to do.
Sarah?
He can come out, as can
Sarah? What and what?
almost all of these.
Sarah?
Bring these imperfects back to the front. These guys are coming too for sure. So that's 2, 3, so that's 4 infantry units, some archers, spears, lots of spears, one more unit of spears, throw these guys in. Okay, so this is a very spear heavy army now. Move these guys in here, and we'll place those high ordinators and what's he lacking? Cavalry. And a unit of cavalry for him next turn. Yep, there we go. I will just wait him there until he can get that guy next turn. You're going the right way. You are not. You can come through here.
What now?
I might end up declaring war on the orcs as well, just because they're a real pain in the arse if they're going to sit here. You know, They're free upkeep and they're guarding a pass, so that's fine. Do we have that diplomat still?
Your
Yes,
Majesty,
here we are.
what is it
Right,
you
so
wish to
first of all,
discuss?
very generous, balanced. There has to be some way I can get them to accept this. I just definitely do not want to fight them.
I must say we are
No, they're really not interested in the alliance. I will at least grab map info.
I'm able to accept this.
Why did they refuse that? You know what, fine. I'm not going to question the AI, it's doing what I want it to right now, so... fine by me.
Cannot thank you until we meet again, sire.
We are now allied with the Khajiit, which I must say must be a very weird alliance, mustn't it? But here we are. We're going to take over Cyrodiil, split it with them. They can take this southern bit now then, if they're going to be my allies, and we'll just take the north. Humble Cyrodiil. We'll continue making our press into Skyrim next turn. This was what I forgot to check at the end of last time. Okay, yeah, the Skyrim has taken it. I don't believe we are at war with Skyrim yet, but we're probably heading that way. We've actually fallen behind the Clan of Crowns in terms of production, but okay. Nothing to worry about there. We don't have much money to spend, so I need to think about this wisely. And with that in mind, I don't think we need anything in Boss. Probably don't need anything more here. Too cheap. Too small to pay off even. Maybe I'll come back there if we have some money left over at the end. Nothing we need there. Oops. Albert Rack. Roads. Definitely roads. I would like to actually be able to get through here there. Shaden Hall, we got council chambers. This will help with public order. Riften. Moderate Temple of the Tribunal, converting people. Yes, we will subvert the Stormcloak rebellion. They will instead be rebelling in order to in order to worship the free. Okay, so I do have quite a bit of spare money, so I will at Scar Village. I will get this just because why not? And I'll even grab one down in Thirsk if we haven't. Okay, we did. Telmithrin. Yeah, we've got everything we need building here. Yep, that's our recruitment report, marriage celebrations. Okay, well, down here we have Weye to deal with. I reckon I'm just going to auto-resolve that one. Yeah, didn't lose many men at all. We will sack the settlement still to maintain control and public order. Ooh, hello there.
You're making a fatal mistake. Apologize and you may yet live.
I may have made a fatal mistake, yes.
Apologize and trust me.
Because these looks like it may be more men than I can deal with safely here. Okay, that's fine. We will have to continue up this way then.
That is quite enough. Matsera, your life's end.
What if we only need a small force to take the Imperial City? I mean, think about it. If there's only one guy in there...
Whatever it is, I'm not interested. 3 blessings, Sarah. What?
Can put this here. Are there any mercenaries we can hire? Maybe not. What if we allow them to put Weye under siege?
Annoying outlet.
Trust me. We have nothing to say.
I'm going to have to think carefully about what we'll do there. In the meantime,
What is it, Sarah?
we'll want to add High Ordinator and Cavalry, and you know what? See, we've got 4 archers here. Probably only need 3, so I'm going to slip those archers out and slip in another group of cavalry, so we have 3 units of cav here as well. And then we're going to continue moving these guys up. this army can
What
come...
in law?
I mean, it's going to have to go down this way anyway, so I'll just start marching out here and I'll decide whether to Skyrim or Cyrodiil later. Over here, we're going to march on to Windhelm.
You in
Now, we'll get siege towers here and ladders, and let's check out real quick what's going on here. Ooh, wow. Those are fairly impressive, aren't they? Armoured Stormcloaks. Bone breakers. Yeah, that's going to be a slightly tougher nut, but this army should definitely be able to handle that. I doubt we can leave Riften just yet, but I'm going to try it. Because if we can, that'll be very beneficial to us. See if I left behind these guys. Maybe these guys.
Where are you going?
Okay, you know what? We might be able to pull that off.
Whatever it is, I'm not interested. Yes,
With enough man.
I can tell you, been there, done that.
Yeah, we might actually be able to, you know.
3 blessings, Sarah. Where are you going? Must Sarah.
We'll also...
Alexia be praised, Sarah. Whatever.
Them.
Quickly, Outlander. I have
Very
3
close,
blessings,
very close.
Sarah.
And
Whatever it
these.
is. Yes, I've been
There we
3
go.
blessings,
We did
Sarah.
manage it. And we'll march this force down this way. Here's something I need to check real quick. Okay, so Skyrim has taken Halgan.
I'm not going to like this.
So yeah, we do need to beat a very quick approach to Ivarstead. Because they're encroaching on the former Stormcloak territories pretty rapidly.
What do you want?
I think our best option here might be to get aggressive. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do.
What is it, Sarah?
If we can kill this army... Oh,
I'm not
balls.
interested.
Okay, if we can kill this army,
You in
and we definitely can kill that, then we at least weaken this army because we'll destroy their general, and these are all captains, so that will leave us with a decisive advantage in terms of morale. So that's what I'm going to go into this to do. Depending on how our army comes out, I'll either retreat past Weye, leave a token force here just to make sure they can't bypass us, and then bring this force up next turn to reinforce them. So hopefully we can take advantage of the trees, of how cavalry heavy we are, and use that to encircle our enemy, hit them from both ends, rout them and run them down. Now this is an Imperial army, and what that does mean is that that's going to be easier said than done. Because the Imperials have very good morale. So what I'm banking on here is being able to lure them into these woods, which requires me to mask the most of this army, so that they think they have the advantage and can come to us. Like this. Yes, very good. Keep coming. Keep coming. Come on. Come closer. Come on, don't leave us like that. Okay, well, we have arbalests. We can hit them from a decent distance. And I think once we start hitting them, they will feel obliged to advance on us. Maybe once we finish off these archers so they have no missile units left, they won't be so willing to just sit back and skirmish. Okay, he does not have any... He does not have a bow, so... I could probably just start firing into... Oh, they are coming now. Okay, very good. I'm going to slow this down just a little bit. We're going to back these guys off. They're getting rushed. We're going to want to fall him back into his position here. And then we'll want to take these guys off skirmish mode so they don't retreat from the front line. I do want him to run. Yep, that's good. If they drive those off, they won't be able to... You know, I think they may see me anyway, just judging from the way they're moving. In which case, there's no point holding back. Let's spring from the woods and hold them where they are so we can encircle them. As soon as we've got them trapped in place, I can start using these cavalry. Like now. Those won't be enough to stop us at all. I'm gonna rush those Imperial scouts there. And then I'm gonna send these three round the side. Actually no, we'll completely kill those scouts so they can't do anything. Okay, we have broken the first line of them. I'm going to collapse them in that way. See about hitting their general now. Yep, those town guard swordsmen are gone. I'm gonna get those auxiliaries. Right, we are doing very well at this so far. Right, their general is coming into our rear. That's gonna make for an interesting fight. Very interesting fight. I'm going to break this guy off, simply to chase down this army and make sure we actually destroy it. And I'm going to break these spearmen off to come up into the rear of them. Because I want to kill their general. How are we doing? Right, there's another unit down over here, who we can hopefully soon overrun. I'm going to move these guys around the side. Get us charging on this flank, and these guys should break. If I move these guys around here, speed it up a bit now. Okay, very good. I'm going to stop these guys from shooting, because the only thing they're going to hit at this point is our own men. Did you run down the... Okay, very good. Now, we need to kill this guy. Whatever happens, he cannot escape. There we go. We have captured the enemy general. And now all we have to do is run down... Oh, we have run down 90% of the army. Very good. Just to be on the safe side, I will quickly run down a few more here. And that should definitely be enough. So with only 42 men dead, we have slaughtered this army entirely, and we're going to be able to kill this general. Yeah, no, we are getting rid of them. Yeah, I'm really destroying Galyn's chivalry with this. Poor guy. Hang on, I need to be very careful with this. Okay, I think we can move forwards and attack these guys.
Your life's end is approaching.
Okay, now we've got a better idea what's in this army. Light legionaries. This one could actually be a pain to defeat. And what's in this army? Yeah, okay. So we are not fighting these together. That is not happening. But I will take these and destroy all these, thank you very kindly, and then we can either push this army or retreat back to Weye. And honestly, retreating back to Weye is probably the better option, because I don't think we have the power to take this army alone. So that's what we're going to go into. Let's make sure the balance of power is fixed. And yeah, okay, so I'll see you on the battlefield. Let's try and get a slightly better looking... There we go. I don't know how this classifies as a night battle, but the game says it does, and since it allows that, I'm going to exploit it so I can actually see the battlefields. I'll arrange our troops like they normally are, however, this is going to be nothing like how we normally fight, because, in fact, all our cavalry are going into one big... Actually, I will put them into 2 units, simply because if these guys get destroyed by arcane university mages, that's fine. If these guys get destroyed, I lose generals. Alright. Let's go. Okay, we're going to want to hit these guys as quick as possible. If they retreat too far back, that's good for me, actually. These mages are the main fear. I want them dead. And there we go. Now we're going to chase these. And now we broke those. Should be able to break these too. It's only a captain. Where's he going? No, you can't escape us. That was overall a very good battle because that gets rid of those arcane university mages. Last thing I ever want to fight supported by a strong army are the mages. We will get rid of them. Ah. But now, we can't break off unless we defeat this army. And if I don't break off, they get Weye.
We have nothing to say.
May have backed myself into a bit of a corner there. Alright, let's see what we have. The answer is a hill. We have a hill. Well, fortunately, I like hills, so let's hope we can do something with this. It's looking pretty grim for us, I'm not gonna lie. Worst case scenario, I end up having to retreat off the fields. Maybe I should back up a bit further then, just in case. Yeah. Oh, actually, we do have some trees back here. You know what? Can we can hide back here. Do you know what then? Let's try. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting one, but I think... What about back here? Okay, I think what we might be able to do is use the trees as cover and use the borders of the map back here to help cover our flanks and hide our men. So we'll have to reposition pretty quickly, and I don't know if this will work or if the AI will, having seen us move these men, you know, take appropriate precautions. But if this does work, and we are able to keep back here, lure them in to attack the formation up here, and then hit them from the sides with these cavalry, then that'd be really good for us. Let's see. Or they could decide to wait for us. That's always a possibility. And I'm gonna be frank. With my units being depleted, and these guys having good morale, I actually think we have better chance if we back off and wait for reinforcements than if we try and take them in the field. We do have a cavalry advantage, but their cavalry is... Can I retreat? I can withdraw my men. I'm not sure what effect this will do, but since they're not taking the bait, we're going to live to fight another day.
Swinging away from us. Act now.
And once that's done,
Enemies have snatched away victory today. That's right.
we can, hopefully this will let us back off, force us to back off from them, which will break the zone of control and potentially let me retreat to Weye. Favourably, I'd retreat beyond Weye and then just put a throwaway unit in Weye to act as a sort of a stopper. Okay, so it broke us out the zone of control, but it didn't push us back as far as I wanted, and that's going to be a bit of an issue. I'm going to take these to Weye to restore order and prevent it from, you know, turning on us. And I'm going to keep this army ready in Earlswell, because they're probably going to have to come out next turn and help Galyn. I can't bring them out right now, which is unfortunate, or I really would. We'll be alright. Can't do this one yet. Let me check the time. Can go for a little bit longer.
I'm not interested.
Just sort out this turn and maybe go through to the next.
Alexia be praised.
Well, I definitely want you guys to go to Mournhold.
What is it, Sarah?
And I think I actually need these guys to go up to Necrom to be retrained to the Ordinators in Mourning.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
It's a bit irritating how far I have to go to retrain Ordinators in Mourning, isn't it? Get those Spearmen retrained. Is there anything else I really need to move? I think everything generally is on a course of its own right now, isn't it? I've almost lost track of how many units we have, to be honest. We have a lot of just random units moving around all over the place. Really should have kept better track of it all.
I'm not interested.
Yeah, these guys are coming up here.
What do you want?
You guys, yeah, you're going back to Mournhold for retraining. Just continue you on your merry way.
Where are you going?
To be honest, I don't actually need to move them, do I? Because it'll do it on the next turn. So let's just push through to next turn. Yep, we'll take it. Now the Empire, oops, sorry, Council of Nobles, hasn't attacked us, which is astonishing and amazingly good news for us. Ridiculously good news, in fact. I have no idea why they would refrain from destroying me when they had the chance, because I reckon that army of theirs could have done it. It would have been close fought, but I'm not comfortable with what I have there now. It's just mostly cavalry. I need more infantry. I need to fix that army up. We'll get this, because I believe this will give us a sizable boost to trade in Leowyn. It's expensive though, isn't it? Can't get anything down here. Right, that's all that sorted.
3 blessings, Sarah.
I'm going to move to place Imperial City
Your cursed bloodline
under siege.
Bothersome creature.
And it's the Emperor himself in here. Oh no. That is not going to go well for him. If I slip any unit into this fort, they will not be able to assist their Emperor.
3 blessings, Sarah. Yes, I've been around. I can tell you.
The Imperial City is going to fall. Although it almost certainly has a garrison script now I think about it. So...
Yeah, what do you want? Where would you like to go?
Reinforcements.
I don't wish to be seen with you. 3 blessings.
And speaking of, I'm going to start sorting this army out.
3 blessings, Sarah.
You guys can go in there.
Yes, I've been around.
Actually, no, you're not. What am I doing?
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Okay.
Where are you going? What
You guys are going home.
annoying Outlander. Alexia be praised.
Honestly, a lot of you guys are too wounded to stay with us and are going to be going home, and we'll replace you with men from this army.
What, Sarah?
You can stay, you're not too wounded.
What is it,
But
Sarah?
these guys have taken a pretty bad beating, and I think we'll need to go
Where are you
home.
going? What, Sarah? What, Sarah? What is it, Sarah? 3 blessings, Sarah. Alexia be praised, Sarah. What, Sarah?
It's been a long time, Arnus, but Mr. Incarnation of Champion of Evil and Darkness,
Quickly, Outlander.
you're getting your army
I have much
again.
time.
Jesus! A dark, swift, menacing steed makes light of the tyranny of distance. And we'll also, how many cavalry are in this?
What and what?
I'll move you forward, and I will also give you...
What
You can take Dridis. For some reason, he's now leading the army. It's because he has higher loyalty. Sod that.
What do you want?
I'll replace him, then I want Arnis to lead this army for the sake of history and thematics we have with that character. And then Galyn and... Actually, Lord Sylvan.
Where are you going? 3 blessings.
And Galyn go in this army. And you guys will go in this army. And that's how I'm going to sort this force. And now Galyn the Conqueror has a nice group of... Actually, I might end up switching some cav out with him, because he's got a lot of heavy infantry right now. But this will ensure that Galyn's at full strength again. These guys are decently strong, especially once they pick up some more men from Weye. Actually, maybe Galyn can pick up some of these guys. Yeah, since they'll be cavalry. I've got a lot of generals out here. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to do this time. We'll deal with the Siege of Windhelm next time, and... Oh no! It would appear that Skyrim has beat us to it, and there's no way they're losing that one either, so... we're going to have to change our tactics. Or we could just go to war with Skyrim now as well, which, if I check faction rankings, honestly, I think we could probably do it with these two armies. They are kind of haphazardly put together, but they are still pretty decent armies overall. But I'll have to consider that, and we'll see about it next time. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video.